Greetings, everyone. Happy Sunday. I hope you're doing well. So let's get into this release. Because there's definitely a release going on, but I feel like as you are releasing, I feel like the enemy is like fighting back and trying to hold on even tighter. Um, we dealing with like a very stagnant and miserable energy. And this energy is like losing its grip, so it's panicking. I can feel a sense of panic, a sense of anxiety, urgency. Um, it has nothing to do with you, collective. I almost said HP. It has nothing to do with you, but it's everything about you. I feel like you've been gaining a lot of momentum and you've been getting stronger and stronger. And I feel like I just feel a sense of worry. Let's get into the cards. What's up, Tiff? What's up, Esme? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Um, I keep hearing the word obsession. I feel like one of these entities are obsessed with your daughters. I keep seeing like it's a feminine energy, a succubus energy. We gonna do it's an enemy. It's an enemy. Lord Spirit, give me a minute. Let me let me clear my thoughts, Spirit. We're gonna have some content up. I want to put up a lot of educational content for you. I feel like the tarot readings are fine too, but I feel like you guys need to know more in depth what kind of spirits you're dealing with, entities you're dealing with. If you read tarot or you do any kind of divination work, you need to be wrapping your head. You need to be mindful. You need to be clearing after every reading. Um, that's another reason I put readings on hold too, because a lot of people who come to me got a lot of demons and spirits and entities on them, and you have to be clearing that shit out. Like you cannot just sit up and absorb everything for people. That's why once I'm out of your reading, I'm out of your energy. I don't linger in people's energy. Um, I notice a lot of people expect me to stay in their energy even after the readings are over, but I can't for my own spiritual hygiene. Um, you guys have to be clearing. Like, it's not something you can do one day and then just be done. Like 7 days, sometimes you need to take 7 baths 7 days in a row. You need to be burning your protective herbs and things like that, because what's happening is that it's spiritual warfare, and I know a lot of people don't believe in that, but that's what it is right now. You got the Ten of Wands in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Like I said, there's a release going on. But the Ten of Wands is coming out with the Two of Wands and the Six of Cups. So this energy is like in mourning. As you release, this energy is going to try to fight harder to take a hold of you. They're going to come to you in the form of past lovers, old friends, acquaintances. You have the Eight of Swords in reverse with the Magician. So yes, like I said, you need to keep doing your releasing, your cleansing. I feel like there's a lot of idle minds. And so these idle minds, these people are lonely. And when you are lonely like that, you are more susceptible to being like attacked or bribed or whatever. And some people aren't strong enough to fight back. But I feel like you guys are coming up out of it. But I noticed that this Three of Swords, it's like somebody wants to keep you in a state of like heartbreak, sadness. They want to keep you in this energy of like feeling like you don't have anything to be grateful for, feeling like you don't have people that care about you and love you. They want to bring chaos and conflict into your homes, with your family, your loved ones. Somebody is definitely obsessed with someone's children. Um, and it's very sickening because I feel like this is one of two things: someone who doesn't even know your children, but they're constantly trying to figure them out, and then there's someone who was a family friend, or someone from the past with the Six of Cups, who is trying to keep like their hooks into your children, to keep some type of cycle going, some type of sickness going. They want to feast, to eat, and so this is what's going on right now. I would be mindful, definitely, of anybody who's like, I can't stand you but I love your children, or I can't, or fuck you but let me see your kids type shit. Don't do that, because the enemy will try to plant seeds in your children's mind to go against you, um to like, I'm also hearing of someone wanting to be your child's mom or some weird shit, like wanting to be like for example, if somebody has like a ex partner who has a girlfriend or a boyfriend or something, they want to try to like be closer to your child than you are, which is psychotic and weird. Um, if someone hits you up and every time they talk to you, they trying to like say something about your child, like bring up little things about your child that you not even bringing up, I would be very skeptical of that person, because I feel like they're mentally unwell. They're a little like off their fucking rocker. So be careful of that too. Especially with this with this Six of Cups here. These are children on here. Like I always tell you, no matter how old your child is, I don't care if they 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. If they say, hey mom, hey dad, can I sleep with you tonight? Let them, okay? Let them. It's something important going on. And I feel like since somebody can't get to you, they may be trying to use your child as a portal or a means to break you. For some of you, this could be something old too. I'm really hearing like childhood friend or family friend or just a stranger, period. Like it's a real like low vibrational energy. Like this person is very sick, is what I'm hearing. Ten of Swords in reverse with the Queen of Wands in an upright position. Yeah, I feel like you have taken some type of power back. You are like, you have worked diligently, is what I'm hearing, to not stay in this Three of Swords energy. And there's an end to all of this, but this entity, this person, doesn't want to let it go. Doesn't want to let it go. You need to be putting like salt in the corners of your bedroom, like sea salt. You need to get some sea salt and like even do like a circle around your children's bed. um it's something about youthful energy that I'm picking up on, that this person is like craving. This person is very sick though. This person embodies the energy of an incubus succubus spirit, so they know how to like shapeshift a lot. They love to dream walk. They always love to talk about how they can astral travel to people in their sleep. I would be mindful if even if someone said that to you as a joke. You know what I'm saying? Because I just feel like there's a very distrusting energy. This person is very sad and this person is very lonely, and they see you or your seeds as a source to keep them alive. Nine of Pentacles in the upright position. I'm telling you, you have taken back some type of power. I think this person thought you needed them, but you don't. The Devil card, yeah, they really want to like be like attached to you. If they could, they would wear your skin. Like, this person feels like with the world in reverse, like something has ended, and they are like upset. You have new opportunities coming in. There's a very chaotic energy that I'm picking up on. It's like as you are building and sustaining, this devil here is trying to like keep you bound to something. But Nine of Swords, you notice on this Nine of Swords, this person is in the bed. So definitely be putting salt around your beds, even under your front door, like I always tell you, the doormats and shit. Also, stop telling everybody everything. There's an energy of someone like trying to reason with other people about what's going on, but I feel like these people are a problem with the Devil and the Eight of Wands in reverse. They don't really hear you. They don't really care. They're not really tapped into esoteric knowledge or energy. They're very, with the Devil card, they're very 3D. They only care about what's like for show. So I don't feel like you can trust them to be on some like deep spiritual shit with you. Right now, a lot of you guys are craving more meaningful connections, more meaningful dialogue. Like, you don't really want to talk about like the mundane. Somebody who's watching this reading is like really craving like some deep knowledge, because they're really trying to find a way to pull themselves up out of some shit. So like, if I was you, I wouldn't really engage with people who only could talk about like shallow shit that doesn't have nothing to do with your spiritual growth and your spiritual journey. Like, I know you want to have fun. I know you want to mingle and socialize and shit. I get it. But we are in the thick of things right now. We are in a very pivotal moment in our journeys. And so some of you guys need to be more mindful of that, because some people just want to come in and distract you from what you're supposed to be doing with that Eight of Wands in reverse. They just want to be a distraction. They don't take your spiritual journey serious. So when you start saying stuff that you're doing spiritually, healing, cleansing, doing spiritual work and things like that, they don't take it serious. Okay, so they want to try to distract you from that. Your body is about to go through an automatic detox. What I mean by that is like, say for example, you make your favorite meal, right? But you can only take a few bites of it and then put the rest to the side. That's fine. Right now, don't force yourself to overeat or anything like that. Like, if you take 6 7 bites off of something and you feel sustained from that, that's cool. That's all your body needed at that time. Then you need to put that food up for later and come back to it later, because your appetite is going to restore. But right now your body is doing its own automatic detox. That's why the human body is able to heal itself. All we have to do is put in the nurturing things and nutrients and shit inside of us, so we can assist ourselves in healing ourselves internally as well as externally and spiritually and all that shit. It's all wrapped up into one. Um, so you might find your appetite being weird. Like, you might can get up, drink a lot of water, take your vitamins and shit, and then you don't eat until like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, whatever. Your body is readjusting. Your body is trying to go back to factory reset. Let it. Like, there's a lot of stuff that's happening beneath the surface, and at the same time as you're trying to get on board with this, get yourself grounded in this, I feel like there's this opposing energy, and it's very stubborn. It's a very fixated energy. It's very stubborn. It's like, I can't give up. I can't give up until I have devoured this person or destroyed them or taken on their energy. You might see yourself craving like random things that you haven't liked in a long time. Queen of Cups in reverse. This is who this is. This could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But regardless of the sign, I'm telling you, this person is very mentally unwell. And I feel like they could be targeting your children because maybe you hurt their feelings, or maybe you didn't like be in love with them or something. But this is somebody who is heartbroken, and this is the cause of all of this. All of this is the cause of everything. Somebody not gonna say to you, oh, my feelings are hurt or I'm sad. They're just gonna try to like attack you from many angles. But this is also an entity. So when you getting channelings and you getting downloads and shit, you need to be clear. You need to set up clear psychic boundaries about where the fuck these downloads is coming from, these channelings are coming from, and what is it doing? Is it keeping you in a low vibration? Is it empowering you? Like, what the fuck is going on? Because it's a lot of energetic shit going on right now, and nobody really wants to talk about it. What is this Queen of Cups issue, please, Spirit? Four of Pentacles. Holding on to shit. I'm telling you. Queen of Cups in reverse. I asked, what is their issue? They still holding on to something. King of Swords in reverse. And they're angry, they're spiteful, they are fucking tyrant. This, I'm telling you, this person just wants to cause chaos and confusion. Let me see something. Grab another deck real quick, y'all. And I feel like if it's not a woman per se, it's a man who is just like very feminine, but in the toxic femininity, like doesn't really know how to express their emotions, real catty, real competitive with women. But I'm seeing like a succubus spirit, like a evil feminine spirit. And those spirits can just harness anybody they want. Spirit, what's this King of Swords issue? Six of Pentacles. You stop giving to them. This the after tarot. You stop giving to this King of Swords in reverse, so they want to hold on to any part of your energy that they can. They toxic as fuck, and they think it's like funny. They think it's like a game. They're just kind of like, they're really off. Like, you can look in their eyes and kind of see that this person is off. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Whatever plans they had for you didn't come to fruition. I'm telling you, man. I know the readings is heavy today, warrior spirit, but shit, sometimes we gotta do shadow work. We gotta do the shadow work so that we can see what we working with, so that we can know what our next action steps should be. That's your song, Tiff. Mine too. Eight of Pentacles in reverse, please, Spirit. Ten of Swords. Yeah, this person feels betrayed, backstabbed, all because you stopped giving to them, with the Six of Pentacles and the King of Swords in reverse. I'm telling you, it's a lot of lost souls and lost spirits out here right now, and they really don't know what they're angry about. They say they're angry about one thing, but that's just a cover up for what's really going on beneath the surface. Five of Swords. It's like you won and you sent them packing. They don't know what I'm hearing with this King of Swords in reverse. They don't know how to accept defeat. But what I'm also hearing too is that they not even fighting you. They fighting your protectors in the spiritual realm. They fighting up against them. Some of you guys probably have been dispatching your angels and guides and protective spirits onto these entities that they are sending to you, or these entities, period. Because some of these enemies you can't even see. Justice in reverse with the 10 of cups in the upright. Yeah, they feel like your happiness, your abundance, your peaceful life, or just the things you've been blessed with is a disjustice to them. I'm telling you, this person is off. Okay, off. How does somebody else's happiness hurt you? But this is somebody that don't have nothing to do with your life. They don't pay your rent. They don't pay your bills. They don't take care of you. You're not in a relationship with them in any facet. But they are preying into your life in some kind of way, probably through divination. They probably getting readings on you, or they always cross watching. Like if you were Cancer, they always watching the Cancer readings. You know what I'm saying? If you a Gemini, they always on the Gemini readings trying to see what's going on in your life. And you could be getting like abundant ass messages, and they mad about that. Like you could be getting messages like, oh, your life about to turn around, new love about to come in, Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck in the upright. You could be getting messages like that. 6 of Swords in the upright position with the Fool. Yeah, you about to live a better life. Like things are changing for you for the better. And this person is spying or just like really trying to tap into your energy to see what's going on with you. And they're just upset. Justice in reverse. They just feel like, how dare you be happy? How dare you be happy and be the fool and start a new journey, move in love with the 6 of Swords and the Knight of Cups. And all the while, Knight of Pentacles in reverse, they over here feeling stuck. No progress, no plan, no outlook for nothing. All this person care about is fucking and laying up. 4 of Swords. All they care about is that. So when they see you being happy as the fool, going on a journey on your own, doing what's best for you, this person is upset. They in their head about it with the 2 of Swords and the 7 of Cups. They trying to figure out your life. They trying to figure out your next move. They trying to figure out where you're gonna go, who you're gonna be with, what you doing, how you making your money, how, like, this person is very stuck in their head about shit that has nothing to do with them. They're emotionally confused. You on to something different with the Fool in the upright. 10 of Cups. 6 of Swords. So what I'm hearing is with this 4 of Swords as well, it's time to be still for a minute. And like go through your mind as if it was like a Rolodex, right? See if there's anything you have in there that needs to be moved out, deleted. Even if you got to go through your phone, delete old text messages, old pictures and shit. Go through it and delete that. Even if you got like pictures of you and your ex on your social media and you just sentimental about it, go delete that. Thank you, Tiffany. Probably one of they punk asses watching. This is why I don't be wanting to tell y'all everything, because let me tell you what the enemy does. And this is why they're being released. The enemy likes to covet you. They like to be in the spaces you're in so that they can feel like they got the one up, or they got the same information as you. Or, like I said with that 8 of Wands in reverse, they want to be a distraction. That's why I took 21 days off of social media. was over it. I'm still over it. But I know that I have a purpose. My purpose is different. So I have to go in hermit mode and come back out. And that's just what you have to do sometimes. But I'm telling you, and go watch Conjure Queen's last video. I think she did it like a few days ago. Shout out to my girl Conjure Queen. But anyway, she was talking about in one of her videos too. The same thing I've been telling y'all is that these these energies on social media right now is chaotic, man. Everybody's at home, miserable, sick, lonely, horny, all kinds of weirdo shit be happening behind these screens. That's why you don't gotta comment back to everybody. You don't gotta connect to everybody just because they DM you. Sometimes these be monitoring spirits. These be monitoring spirits. They got so much time on their hands. To the temperance in reverse, they're unbalanced. Five of Wands in reverse, and it's like you are here to set the tone. Five of Wands in reverse, putting everything in its place. Sun in reverse. The sun's not shining on these people's intentions right now, man. I'm telling you, with the death card, nope. Nope, not at all. It's about to be a massive change. What I say, massive change in the Chariot. This is very forceful, fire, powerful energy. I hear snow plow, like plowing through something. And this Queen of Cups still want to come up in reverse after all this. Like this person don't learn their lesson. With the Death card, this is a fixated energy. This is like stubborn to a fault. This person probably feel like they ain't even got nothing to live for, so they on some kamikaze shit. And y'all know they be showing up sometimes. This person feel like they ain't got nothing to live for because they don't have nobody to eat off of, like energetically. Because these people are energy vampires. They don't even care about the vessel that they're getting the energy from. They just need a constant source of energy. That's why they come in and out your life. They feast on somebody else for a long time, then they mad slip off with that person, and that person is done with them. Then they go to a new person. If they can't get a new person, Six of Cups, they go back to past energies that was fulfilling. But with that Six of Pentacles and that King of Swords in reverse, you choosing not to give to this anymore. And so somebody is feeling betrayed that you don't want to argue. You chose peace and prosperity over problems and drama, and somebody is like really in their feelings about that because they don't see their energy. They don't see what they project. Yeah, Judgment in reverse. There will be no revival of this at all. It's a wrap. Nine of Cups in reverse. Their wishes is not being fulfilled. This makes them extremely unhappy because they was Three of Wands waiting on this shit to turn around so that they could come back and try to devour you. But you Two of Pentacles in reverse at the bottom of the deck, you like, hold up, I'm not about to be juggling this. Nine of Wands in reverse, I'm not about to be fighting with these types of energies. Like, it's a different vibe coming in. It's like maybe in the past you used to always go back to this. Maybe in the past it was like, oh, we got this connection. I'ma just keep going back. I'ma just let them run in and out of my life, or I'ma just keep playing this game with them because it's fun and it's exciting. And maybe some of y'all took y'all energy back from that because something major happened in your life where you realized that you couldn't even depend on these people in the first place for you to even be putting your life on hold, for you to be sitting around playing the seesaw game with people. One minute y'all up, next minute y'all down. You think y'all cool. They only use that as a conquest to get back in. And so now they revert back to treating you low budget and shit. And this could be old energy. And if this is old energy for you, this is just showing you how far you've come up out of this space that you used to be in. Queen of Swords in reverse with the Nine of Swords in the upright. Yeah, this person got a demon on them. Look at this. She laid up in the bed fighting off this demon. Queen of Swords in reverse. So this person is bitter and they got a demon on their back 24/7. They can't even sleep at night because they got a demon on their back. A demon they conjured up. Their own creation is now coming back to hurt them. All because this person is the Queen of Swords in reverse, the Queen of Cups in reverse. Emotionally irrational, and they don't even think clearly. They just always mad about something, always got some beef, always got a qualm with somebody. But they're not thinking clearly. Queen of Swords in reverse is not thinking clearly. Knight of Pentacles in the upright. You stay the course. You do what you gotta do. Stay solid. The Knight of Pentacles is a very excuse me, earth-like energy, but it's like a solid energy. The Knight of Pentacles is the most reliable knight in the deck. Knight of Pentacles with the world in the upright position now. So it's like it's time to usher in a new cycle. Think of the new cycle. This is what has to happen, and guess what's going to be? Successful. Six of Wands in the upright position. You will successfully defeat these demons, though, is what I'm hearing. You got the High Priestess in reverse with the Three of Cups. Some of y'all HPs be celebrating with the wrong motherfuckers. Some of y'all, like I said earlier, I know sometimes you want to have a good time, you want to be social and shit, but it's going against you what you intuitively know. And you got to tighten up. You got to tighten up. Four of Cups in reverse at the bottom of the deck. It's going to be some shit you ain't going to be able to do. And I've been telling y'all that for years. When you at HP, it's just some shit you ain't able to do. And some of the things that you don't do is going to bring you justice here in the upright position. Get disinterested in some shit. Realize, okay, that's not for me. It's okay to be like that if you're going to be in this Six of Wands energy. Because you don't win no war being easily distracted. You got the Ace of Pentacles and the upright trying to come out here. What's this Ace of Pentacles, please, Spirit? Tower in reverse. Yep. Yep. Somebody thought there was going to be a huge tower moment around their finances and shit. This could have been to, the Lovers in reverse with this jilted ass lover or old ass toxic friend wanted for you. They wanted a tower moment around your finances. They wanted your finances to fall. They wanted your stability to fall. I'm even here. They wanted some of y'all to be homeless, not even have nowhere to stay, not even have nowhere to wash your ass. This person is psychotic. But with the Tower in reverse and the Ace of Pentacles in the upright, there's other plans. Like, nah, you still gonna get it. Some of you guys are gonna avert a tower moment. It is this Lovers in reverse with this Ace of Wands in reverse. Somebody that was probably just only good for sex. But that wasn't even good with the Ace of Wands in reverse and the Lovers in reverse. There wasn't even no real connection there. And I ain't your fucking mama. But if you laid up with people that you ain't got no true bond with, that you know gonna hold you down, have your back in times of need, gonna be behind that door with a shotgun for you in case some trouble comes, you need to cut these motherfuckers off right now. I know it's hard. But motherfucker, you got other shit to do. Okay? love you too, Gabby. Because some motherfuckers will come around and be like, yeah, I don't want nothing, but let's fuck, let's lay up. You cook for me, you clean for me, you be my pit stop on the way to where I really want to go. And don't ask me for nothing. Don't even text me. Don't fucking text me. Don't call me. Don't say grand rising to me. But if I fall in town, if I fall through, you need to be open with open arms and shit. You got the Queen of Swords in the upright position with the Ace of Swords in the upright position now. We on two decks, so if y'all see two different images, we on two different decks right now. But it's like you learn your lesson. And in learning these lessons is gonna bring a lot of clarity and victory into your life. But just know, Seven of Swords. These motherfuckers, I'm telling you, they watching. I'm telling you, with that High Priestess in reverse, I'm telling you, they probably getting readings on you, or just like doing some little weirdo shit they didn't learn on the internet at home to try to like stay in your energy all the time. Y'all saw that video I shared on my Twitter. I think it was like a month ago. If you could find any of my old tweets, but there was this girl on TikTok and she was teaching everybody on TikTok how to do an obsession spell. And I'm not gonna give all the details. If you know, you know. You go look, you go look. But it had so many views. I'm talking like 30,000 views, and people in the comments being like, "Yes, I needed this. I needed this because I don't want my ex to forget about me. I don't want my kids' daddy to forget about me." And all like, I'm telling you, it's motherfuckers out there and they putting this shit online. Every goofball who ain't got no self-respect is like, yes, let me tie this person to me, let me bind this person to me, because I don't want to be alone, and if I can't have them, I don't want nobody else to. It's out here. And if you living in fucking la la land and shit, and you think every reading just supposed to be happy-go-lucky, you wrong. Because I'm here to tell you the shit that's happening beneath the surface, behind the scenes. This is what my purpose is. I've gotten so much, I've got the brunt of people's frustration for being exposed all my life. I've been the catalyst for people's karma and shit all my life. That's why I be telling people like, yo, if you don't got no pure intentions, please don't fuck with me, because I'm a no. And then something gonna happen, and then you gonna be mad at me the whole time it was your intentions. So I'm telling you, the readings are gonna get deeper and deeper. The messages are gonna get deeper. They're gonna probably get heavy, but guess what? You working your spiritual muscle. You working that esoteric muscle. How you gonna go through life not knowing that this shit exists when it's happening all around us? It's been happening since we was babies. But we are the generation, we are the ones that have come in to see it, to prevent it from carrying on to our seeds and our seeds. Even if it ain't happening to you, it could be happening to somebody that you love. And you being privy to certain information, you be able to help them. Your child might suffer some type of attack that you probably never had, but you being wise and open-minded and using critical thinking, you be able to help them. Your sister, your friend, your loved one, anybody that you care about could be going through some of these things, and you can't discount them because it hasn't happened to you. Yeah, the babies, Tiffany, you already know. I'm for the babies. Like, I don't give a fuck about nothing else most times, because how the children are our future. And like, if we don't arm them with the spiritual knowledge that they need, they gonna fall by the wayside. And then these things can carry on and carry on. We don't want them out here fucked off like that. You got the Chariot at the bottom of the deck. I'm telling you, it's a move coming. It's like a, but I feel like it's a spiritual move. Like, it's a shift. It's a heavy ass shift. But you, yeah, Ashe, Knight, King of Pentacles, you prepared for it. You're going to be prepared for this. Even if it seems daunting, it's like, do it, do it. Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck in reverse. I'm telling you, keep your goals and shit to yourself. Wow, we got the Page of Wands in reverse with the High Priestess in reverse. Again. And y'all know how I feel about this High Priestess card coming out in reverse. But what I feel like here with this Page of Wands in reverse and this High Priestess in reverse, this is somebody that just run their mouth constantly. They hang up the phone with you, get on the phone with somebody else, start telling everything to that person that they talked about with you. This somebody that always got somebody name in their mouth all the time. All the time. But it ain't never about nothing good though. Ain't never about nothing good. Five of Wands in reverse again. See this chaos and this conflict and this competitive energy. This is like, I'm hearing clearly, this is like the friend, right? Y'all could link up with some dudes, everybody having a good time, and say before y'all left the crib, right? You you realize you forgot your belt. Like you brought all your stuff to get ready at their house. This is what I'm hearing. And you brought all your stuff to get ready at their house, and then you realize you forgot something and rushing to get out the door. And they be like, "Oh, I got that. You can fit it. Use mine." And you like, "Cool." And then so y'all get around the dudes or whatever y'all about to link up with, or the females or whatever that y'all about to link up with, and then you start getting more attention than this other person, and this other person holds themselves in high regards, but they think less of you. So when you start getting more attention than this person will say to somebody like, "Yo, your fit look good." This person will be like, "Yeah, it wouldn't have looked good if they didn't have my belt because they left it." Like they'll say some shit like that to try to point out like something about you to like take a moment from you. Page of Swords in reverse. So like they're very childish. The way they communicate is very childish. It's very unintelligent. Like they don't have no couth, no tact. Like they'll say some weirdo shit like that. And then with the Five of Wands in reverse, even if everybody don't say nothing, everybody will be looking at this person like, why you even have to bring that up? Like we didn't even need to know that. Like we wasn't even thinking of nothing like that. You got the hangman in the upright position with the star in the upright position. So I feel like you've done a lot of healing. Like somebody been sitting still for a minute, just really working on themselves. And it's gonna come a moment where you're gonna have to like show and prove all the work that you've been doing. But I'm not talking about show and prove to others. I'm talking about show and prove to yourself. Ten of Wands in reverse with the Two of Cups in the upright. This is also going to be a release. Or I feel like somebody just kind of like wished that you would never find love again because you wasn't with them. They just kind of like, you ever like, okay, so you know like when you break up with somebody, you could be like, they ain't gonna never find nobody better than me. Like I feel like everybody has said that at some point in their life. Well, this person takes it to the extreme. Like they take it to the extreme. Like they really just like prayed and wished and worked so that you couldn't. And I feel like there's gonna be a release of like the burdens around you being able to connect with somebody emotionally. Like there's gonna be like a burden of you being able to like love again. That's gonna be released. You're gonna now be coming into healthy relationships, and but just don't like jump in too fast. Is what I'm hearing. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune in the upright in reverse with the Knight of Swords in reverse. I'm in the upright. Don't rush into nothing too fast because you might feel like some little tingle and you might overthink like, yeah, this must mean they my soulmate. This must mean that I'm supposed to be with them. But Spirit is like, hold up, don't rush into that because it could change at any minute. And this is like a disfortunate situation. This is some shit that really ain't gonna work out at all. So you wanna chill, pump your brakes, beloved. Like pump your brakes. Don't just jump in just because you feel open, vulnerable. Like, don't. Because somebody got like a love addiction or some shit. Thanks, Tiff. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, you got surrender to setting limits. It is healthy to set boundaries in relationships. Practice expressing your needs and remember that no is a complete sentence. Yeah, boundaries need to go up, man. Some of y'all be way too flower childy and shit. Like, I get it. That may be something you love to be in. But it's time to set up healthy boundaries around that shit. Everybody ain't getting access. And if somebody asks you to do some shit and you don't want to do it, just say no. You don't got to be all over explaining and telling them what happened in the past when you was a kid. That's why you don't want to do it. No, I can't do it. Why? I just can't. Well, give me a good reason why. No, like, you got to stand firm on your word at this time and on your boundaries. And the people who get offended and shy away from that, then they ain't supposed to be a part of what you got going on. You got surrender to non-action. This card says, now is the time to be still and not act. Simply breathe and focus on your own power. Let others come to you. Yeah, like I said, with this Knight of Swords, slow down. Don't just start jumping into shit. Take a minute. Chill. Figure out what's really going on. Because in this day and age, everybody want to move too quick. People don't even want to take time to know each other anymore. And then when everything fall apart, they mad. Did you even take at least 6 months, 3 to 4, 6 months to get to know somebody? Before you just rushing in? Like, slow down. Be still. Focus on your power. You will not find your power in others. Regardless how romanticized it feels, 10 of Wands in reverse with the 2 of Cups, you will not find your power in others. And when you think you do, you create those codependent relationships, which makes a motherfucker the Queen of Cups in reverse. If I can't have you, nobody can. How you happy? I'm not. How you grow? I didn't. How you move on? I didn't. How you smiling? I ain't smiling. How you get through this and I ain't get through that? Like, no. You will not find your power in others. People being in your life and on your team is beautiful, but that's not where your power begins and ends. In somebody else's body. In somebody else's spiritual energy or work. So yeah, surrender to non-action. Sometimes it's cool to not just be a busybody doing everything in every space and every conversation and like, no, sometimes you just need to sit still. Because this Knight of Swords don't even think before they do something. They just rush into it and then think about the consequences later. You got surrendered to joy. A key to positive change in your life is to let joy in and savor it. Indulge in random acts of smiling during both the hard and easy times. Keep surrendering to more joy. It's like you got to find some peace no matter what's going on right now. You have to, whether you in a relationship or not, whether you got a whole entourage or not. Like, it's time to, like, you gonna find so much joy in non-action for a minute. For a minute, it may seem uncomfortable because I'm hearing that some of y'all like to have a lot of people at your house, or you like to have a lot of people around you, and you can't go nowhere by yourself, or you feel like you gotta always have the whole crew with you. But in those moments, you don't even get to really be with yourself. Somebody needs to start doing things on their own. Go out to eat on their own. Take a trip on their own. Like, somebody really needs to get back to being able to do stuff on their own. Surrender to the natural world. Take a relaxing break and spend some time in nature. Replenish yourself by feeling the beauty and ecstasy there. Yeah, somebody gotta, I'm telling you, take a break. Chill out. Chill the fuck out. One of the things you're going to be releasing at this time is the lower aspect of your ego. Cultivate gratitude, be of service to others, and come from your heart. A big ego can work against you, but humility will further your goals. Like, if you won't be giving to people, give because you love and care. If not, it will work against you because you'll always feel slighted. This says give, be of service to others with a big heart, come from the heart. A lot of the times people do stuff for you because they're expecting you to sacrifice something for them afterwards. And then when it don't turn out like that, they be mad at you. Or you be mad at them, or however it's resonating for you. But if you ain't coming from the heart when you give or speak into people, then don't do it at all. Don't do shit just for praise or just to be bound to someone. You got surrender negative thinking and surrender stubbornness. This card says you have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. Remember on Friday the reading was talking about purifying your thoughts and shit. Like, this is so important because a lot of the ways these entities and these negative energies is getting into you is your mind, what you allow to just come in. That's why I said be careful with these downloads. Figure out where they're coming from. Are they true? Is it projection? What's going on? When you start thinking about how you hate somebody so much, especially if this person's never harmed you or even came at you in some type of way, fix that with yourself. Somebody really got a really negative mindset. They got a problem for every solution. You could tell them it's a beautiful day. They'll find something negative in the beauty of the day. You got to release these types of people or release these types of energies if it's yours. You know, like, it's serious. Because this stubbornness, remember I told you earlier, it's a fixated ass energy going around. This card says, surrender stubbornness. If you're tensing up or taking a rigid stance about something, gently observe yourself and become more yielding. This will help you communicate more lovingly with yourself and others. Yeah, somebody like so stubborn and always thinking negative. So anytime somebody says something to them, they probably on the defensive. They probably always just think the worst of every situation. You can't be around this energy right now. On this part of your journey is just, it's just counterproductive, man. It's very counterproductive to what's really important right now. Okay, let's move on. Some people's default is low vibration. And some people have gotten comfortable in low vibration because it gets them more attention. They've learned at an early age that if they pout or they act a certain way, that gets them a certain type of attention. And they've carried that shit over into adulthood. So now every time there's a positive situation that doesn't really give them the attention they crave, they'll make something negative out of it just so that they can it's some type of rush I'm hearing that they get from that. Very attention seeking and very just just an energy vampire. Wow. As soon as I break the deck, at the bottom you got insecurity. These people have a huge insecurity within themselves. And the only way they know how to feel comfortable is going off their insecurities. That's why if you link with somebody and they always trying to put you down in front of other people, you know that friend that'll clown you, talk bad about you, and then when you be like, that's fucked up, they're like, I was just joking. But they wasn't just joking. It was probably something they've been dying to say to you or about you for a long time, and they finally just couldn't hold it in. You know, diarrhea at the mouth. They just couldn't hold it in. But it's all based on their insecurities. But look at the heart and look at this little demon attached to their heart. I'm telling you, somebody got a demon riding them heavy. They can't speak love and peace into you. It's like, it's a weird thing because they're so insecure that when they're kind to you, they feel weak. So then they're and not even in the cute sense, they try to act like a Sour Patch Kid with you. But it's sometimes it's in the reverse. You know what I'm saying? They just, I don't know, they just weird because they're very insecure. Despondence. Look, you got all this growth. Your womb and around you is just growth. And this bitch in the purple shirt, look how mad she look at your growth. Look how wicked. This is like somebody literally giving you the evil eye while you're just focused on yourself, focused on your growth. You just like trying to heal, trying to grow. With the workaholic probably busting your ass. Like I said, you probably been putting in a lot of work to heal and to grow. And it's just person right here when the despondence with this insecurity card, I'm telling you, they take your 10 of cups as a disjustice to them. They think that like you happy is their slight. You being happy means they can't be because the attention is not on them. That's weird. They can't celebrate you while others are celebrating you because it makes them feel less than. But the thing that I'm hearing is that with the bittersweet card, They get a lot of love and attention. Look at this person offering this person a cake, doting on this person, loving this person. But this person ain't even happy with the attention they do get. They not even happy with the people that do show up for them. They want yours and theirs. And then when they get yours, they won't even be happy with that. They're going to be on to the next person's happiness they have to take. They probably, she sending them a birthday cake. They probably come to your birthday party and be miserable the whole time. Because everybody love you. Everybody giving to you, doting on you. They probably be sitting at your birthday party. You're like, here, look, here, have some of my cake. Share my cake with me. Celebrate with me. Let's make this our moment. And they still mad. So they make the whole moment bittersweet. Like, yeah, it's my party. All my friends showed up. Everybody's loving me. But my close friend or my family member or my lover just is being so moody and weird. I'm spending my whole time being happy and being celebrated on trying to make them feel happy and celebrated. That's not cool, man. That's not cool. That's not cool. Guilt in reverse. You need to not feel bad and feel guilty for being happy around these types of people. Yeah, balance in reverse again because they're imbalanced. They're so imbalanced. They like with the mysticism card. They like, well, better retreat to the magical world since I can't get them to be miserable in the physical realm. Let me go and try to make them miserable in the spiritual realm. But with the quest in reverse, it's like denied growth in the upright. You still gonna grow and move through this. But it's not cool. Rejection in reverse, rejection is your protection at this time. If you having a moment of happiness and everybody love you and you trying to make your other people love you and they not good. That person rejecting you is good. With the isolation and joy both in the upright position, you're going to have to go within. You know your happiness is something that you create, not something external. And this has got a lot of people in grief. They in grief over your miracles in the upright position. They, with the acceptance in reverse, they just cannot accept that you have made it through a lot of shit. And this ain't got nothing to do with material shit is what I'm hearing. This is all some spiritual shit. So somebody been monitoring your journey and they feel like you changed, facade in reverse. And now that you changed, you can see the facade they was keeping up all along. With discovery in reverse, all that spiritual shit they talked to you wasn't even true. They don't even really know themselves. Faith in reverse, they ain't got no faith. That's why they envious and jealous. They don't have no faith in themselves. They don't have no faith in the gods and the goddesses. They just rambling on and watching your expansion here in the upright position. Wow, with gratitude. They see you grateful for the shit you have. They see you grateful for the lessons you've learned. They see you grateful for the way you turned heavy ass situations around and you still smiling through all the tears and the pain you probably done been through. That's what it is. Instinct and reverse. It's because they do not listen to their intuition. They rather play like little games, like run little tests and do little petty things that go against their intuition. And then they mad because you still blossoming with the renewal. After everything you've been through, collective. After everything you've been through, you still are growing. You still find some moments of peace. With the impartiality in reverse, I feel like you done picked a side. And patience in reverse. Yeah, with the self-worth and the upright. You picked a side. And it's the side of like what makes you feel strong and healthy, and you just really, I'm hearing you just really want to be in a positive vibe. I'm hearing that you just really, like, genuinely, you just want to be happy. Like you genuinely don't really have no problems with nobody, but with the service and the vanity and the upright, somebody wants you to worship them. They want you to be like, yo, you wouldn't have made it through nothing that I put you through if it wasn't for me. Which is so weird. Like the same people that have hurt you or tried to drag you probably threw some little breadcrumbs at you and then was like, now you need to go out and worship me. And you need to profess to the world that you wouldn't have nothing you have today if it wasn't for me. You wouldn't have no peace of mind if it wasn't for me. But these people try to throw monkey wrenches in your plan and come around when the shit ain't working and try to act like they saving you on some type of level. With the perfection card, I feel like you've perfected this energy. Yeah, with the perfection in the victim, who trying to like make you a victim of their vanity, who want you to be, basically they want you to be a yes man all the fucking time. They want you to be, just like a flunky in their life. They want you to be a flunky, and we grown as fuck. Like, we grown. This person is still in high school or some shit in their mind. With the perfection and victim, it's like, I feel like you know what it's like to be a victim. You've done it. You've been a victim far too long. And with the impasse card, you're like, okay, I've changed. I've shifted. Yeah. Forgiveness and impasse. Like you learn to forgive yourself for the times that you may have victimized yourself by staying in unhealthy situations too long. And now, beloved, with the abundance card and the recovery, what I say? Whatever the enemy thought that they stole from you, you about to recover that 10 times fold. With the release and what is the reading called? The releasing, right? The release. With the enlightenment in the upright position and perception, with complacency in reverse, you're releasing all that toxic energy, all that being stuck, all that not having anything, or feeling like you don't have anything, or feeling guilty for having not, maybe you do got a lot of money or material things, or maybe you just got peace of mind. But either way, you are no longer feeling guilty for possessing whatever it is that you have that others may not, because it's not your responsibility to go out here and live other people's lives for them and gain their abundance for them and gain their peace of mind for them and gain their clarity for them. It's not your responsibility, no matter how much you love these people. And with the enlightenment and perception card coming out in the upright, I feel like you know a lot of shit now. You know better now. You've evolved. And with this key and this abundance on this card, I feel like you got the key to the chest. Like, you got the key to life in some kind of way. Your own life, not nobody else's. You got the key to life in some kind of way. It's like, oh my God, like you know. And you gotta be comfortable with being abundant without feeling guilty. You ever be happy and you get on the phone with somebody and they just miserable and all they could talk about is sadness when you just want to tell them about the great day you had? And you could just feel the energy like fuming off of them, that if you say anything positive, they just gonna counter it with something sad and low vibrational, and you just feel heavy talking to them. These are the ones that you need to release. Stop giving the keys to these people. Stop. Wow, complacency in reverse comes out again. Yeah. It's like for a while you could have been stuck. Even maybe some of y'all could have been stuck in this energy your own self. And you have to go through bouts of that shit sometimes. But it's like release that. Release feeling like you stuck. Yes, it's shit going on around us that we got to be prepared for, but the key is to be prepared. Not sit around and ruminate on shit without preparing. Because you wasting time. If anybody's holding any unnecessary grudges or call themselves being petty and tit for tat type shit, you wasting time. Let's move on. But people feel so sexy when they petty, honey. They feel so sexy when they petty. I'm telling you, these are sore winners. Some of these people that's like this could be winning right the fuck now. God could have delivered their ass from some shit that could have broke them, and they still ain't happy about that. They ain't even happy they won. They ain't even happy they made it. Like, damn. You just won, and you still ain't happy? No, because I shouldn't have had to in the first. Okay, you shouldn't have had to in the first place, but you won. The fuck? And you still winning. And you still not happy? That type of energy is not built for survival. I'm telling you. That type of energy is not built for survival. Because motherfuckers could be rowing the boat damn near close to shore, and this motherfucker in the back, not rowing at all, but digging a hole. They focus on the wrong shit. That's why that saying is, sit at the table with the winners. The conversation will be different. But you got to sit with the gracious winners. The gracious winners. Not the fucking petty winners. I don't dedicate none of my wins and my blessings to none of my motherfucking enemies ever. And I'm not going to ever surround anything that the divine gives me around the enemy. And these sore winners, that's all they do. Every time God give them something, the first thing they do is talk about everybody that hate them, or they gotta, like, just win and be gracious and move forward, beloved. You got the athlete coming out in reverse. This is the shadow attribute. It says misuse of athletic ability for selfish ends, false sense of invulnerability and entitlement. Yeah. These motherfuckers isn't, I said they want yours and theirs too. Like I said, they probably used to getting all the attention. So when y'all link up and you get a little bit of attention, this motherfucker gotta out-ho you or outshine you in some little way. They gotta find some way to be above everybody. But they ain't even truly happy inside. Rescuer in reverse. Remember I told you somebody that probably be trying to throw some little negative bullshit towards you? They want to throw some negative shit to you, then call you or come by and see if it's hitting, and then try to rush in like they saving you. Yo, don't fuck with people like that. This card says shadow attribute. Assumes that the rescued will reciprocate. Keeps the rescued one needy. Like I told you, they want to keep you tied to them in some kind of way. That's what they want to do. They want to keep you codependent on whatever it is that y'all got going on. And the minute you show any signs of independence, they flip out. So like I said, they're going to be like, well, you wouldn't have this if it wasn't for me. You wouldn't be happy if it wasn't for me. Like, they're not coming from a heart space when they give to you or when they love on you or when they befriend you. It's not coming from the heart. It's to create some codependent tie because they don't want to be alone and they don't want to be vulnerable, but they also want to keep you tied to them. So they're going to give to you with a grudge in their heart. You got the scribe in reverse. Shadow attribute, altering facts or plagiarizing others' work. Man, I don't know if some of y'all is writers out there, and I be seeing that a lot. And a lot of these big accounts online, I be seeing motherfuckers write whole ass poems, dope ass passages online. Not even just me, because I already know my HPs wrote out for me about that. I'm talking about other people that I see. And you go to people's page, they purposely will crop people out of their own shit just so that they can get, thank you for posting this. Oh, you're so deep. You read me. You this, you that. Ain't even their own words. Some of y'all might be writers, musicians, and shit like that. People stealing y'all shit. That's the same motherfucker. Yeah, they would look cute if it wasn't for my belt. Shit like that. Like, it's weirdo ass shit, man. You got child nature in the upright position. Stop showing your inner child to everybody, man. Because everybody that feel like home ain't good, especially if home wasn't good. Stop showing your inner child to everybody just because they say the right things at the right time. Because your childlike nature that you lead with probably when you link with people is what makes them think that they can get over on you, because you have a childlike energy. Not that you childish or immature, but it's like you have this childlike whimsical energy about you, like this light in your eyes that makes people think you're unwise or that you don't know shit and that they can just pull one over on you. And then what they don't realize is that you probably do lead with your inner child. But the moment you see that they lead in with some inner narcissist or some inner sociopath, psychopath, abusive type energy, you immediately shift from that inner child to, hold up, the adult is present to protect my inner child. And then that's what offsets the conflict between you guys. Because they're like, hold up, where's that little child that I was interacting with? Where's that childlike naive energy that you came in with? How are you this powerful? How did that fly up under my radar? How did I not know? But some of the time, this is just because people don't take you serious. A lot of the times when you go into situations with your inner child showing because you just peaceful and you happy and that's how you vibe when you by yourself, people will see that as naivete and then they'll be like plotting on how to like work you in some kind of way. You know? But this part says, friendships with animals, communication with nature spirits. Yeah. It's like, even though you have this inner child, your inner child is what keeps you connected to source in some kind of way. That you can still be lighthearted and free-spirited in this climate that we in spiritually right now. And see, unwise people don't know the depths of you. They don't know that just because you lead with this inner child and you all about love and light and spiritual this and this and that you still a beast. Because if you run with these animals, you're going to pick up on their instincts. And you're going to be able to sniff out who ain't for you. And then that's when that inner adult steps in to put up that boundary to protect your inner child from people who just kind of want to be on some weirdo shit with you. They don't like your adult energy. They like your inner child energy because it's more naive. It's easier to be manipulated. So they think, wow, child orphan in the upright position. Independence based on learning to go it alone. conquering fear of surviving. Yes, see, this is the duality in you. You got this child nature, but the child orphan lets me know that some of y'all probably had to raise yourselves. Some of y'all probably left the home at a very young age. Some of y'all was probably in the system, social workers. Some of y'all probably just was a latchkey kid. And so you got instincts, but you still have that childlike spirit that has carried you over into this energy now with the Avenger card in the upright position. So, like, you probably got a lot of street smarts. You probably just kind of like know how to hold your own, but you still come across very loving and warm and open. And the most unfortunate thing is that you can't be loving and open with everybody. As much as you might want that energy in return, or you just want to vibe in that energy, you ain't gonna get that from everybody. Some people are predators, spiritual predators. They'll see some type of vulnerability in you, and then they want to just work that out of you 24/7. Try to keep you bound to being this little vulnerable kid all the time so that they could just keep taking and taking and taking from you. But with the Avenger card coming out in the upright position, it says desire to balance the scales of justice, righteousness on the behalf of society or oneself. You in this energy where you just want to do what's good for the greater good. Like, you ain't even on this like toxic plotting and planning and paranoia type vibe all the time. But these people are, because that's what they move in. That's how they do to others. So they always paranoid that somebody about to do that to them. We almost done, y'all. Shit. This card says Diligente in reverse. Shadow attribute. Pretension to much deeper knowledge than you actually possess. Yeah, so these people probably be like faking the funk, like I said earlier, like they spiritual like you, like they deep like you. But then when you get on some deep shit and you say some deep shit, they kind of like, oh God, here they go again. Or they rolling their eyes, or, they ain't really on that. They ain't really on it. They don't even believe. They don't even believe in like otherworldly shit. You got the Virgin in the upright position at the bottom of the deck. This card says light attribute, maintaining symbolic purity of heart and spirit. See what I'm telling you? You could literally be out here just trying to move with pure intentions. But what I feel, that tug of war energy that we talked about earlier, is like, I feel like just people just keep trying to try you. They just want to try you because you like, oh, I'm on this spiritual path. I'm on my spiritual journey. So they try to try you. And then when you pop, or when you say something back, because you probably been taking shots, you know what I'm saying, a lot from people. And then when you finally had enough and you say something, now they mad. At the bottom of the deck, you got Mother in reverse. Woo. Shadow attribute, smothering or abandoning children, instilling guilt in children for becoming independent. Didn't I tell you I felt some vibes, like a feminine energy trying to like do something to somebody, kid or something. And you got the child twice, and now the mother in reverse. Like somebody really, like I said earlier, wanna like, somebody got a mother wound, bottom line, that they have not healed. They got a mother wound that they have not healed, and every woman that comes into their life, they try to employ that person as a mom, or force that person to mother them, or they try to force their mothering energy on other people by making them codependent on them. They get mad, like I said, they get mad when you show up as the mother to protect your inner child, instilling guilt in children for becoming independent. That's bottom line. Like I said earlier, you come in as this inner child, all light and loving and just wanting to be cool and pure. And then when they start showing this little toxic mother wound energy to your ass. You flip on them and you become the parent of you. And then they get mad because they're like, oh, so you are independent? So you don't need me 24/7? So you not about to be stuck to me all the time? You're not about to be needy, begging me for something or my attention, or like, and then they get mad with you. And then they want to fall out with you. You ain't even did shit to their ass. You got Midas Miser in the upright position, light attributes, entrepreneurial or creative ability to turn anything to gold, delight in sharing life's riches. Be happy, man. Aside from these negative energies and what people bring in, some of y'all could just have a toxic ass mom. No offense to your mom, that's just mad at you that you done healed and broke the generational cycles that kept y'all unhealthy and unhappy. They could really be mad that you, because in breaking those cycles, you probably had to break away from them too. What's up, Naya? I didn't even know you was in here. Shout out to you, AV. Lover in the upright position. Great passion and devotion. Unbridled appreciation of someone or something. Be in love with your life right now. Be in love with yourself right now. You got King in the upright position too. Light attributes. Enlightened, benevolent leadership. Benefiting those in your charge. So if you are linking with people and they got a plan, with the Lovers and the King both in the upright, I feel like they plan is going to be solid, and it's going to turn into something good with the Midas here. The Midas touch. Yeah. You got Vampire in reverse, shadow attributes, depleting others for psychic survival, chronic complaining or codependency. Didn't I tell y'all that shit with gossip? Mm-hmm. You know? I'm telling you, somebody just wants you to be codependent on them, or they want y'all to be codependent together. Excuse me. They want a codependent relationship with you, and they see that you are just in your own autonomy, and that's just not something you cool with, and they're so upset. That's why they gossiping about you. Thrives on the power of passing on private or secret information, betraying confidences. So they get excited about knowing shit about you. Like I said, they get off the phone with you, and whatever they talked about with you, they get on the phone with somebody else and talk about it with them too. You got Judge and upright at the bottom of the deck. You are a good judge of character right now. And if you ain't, you better start to be. This says balancing justice and compassion and managing the fair distribution of power. Yeah. Let people do them, you do you. Bottom line. The next card you guys got coming out is Artist in the upright position. This light attribute says expressing a dimension of life that is just beyond the five senses, inspiring others to see life symbolically. Yeah, I'm telling you, you own some real spiritual shit right now. And you only want to be around those who get it. Now, there is circumstances where you're going to have to be around people who are trying to get it, and that's cool. At least they trying. But for the ones that's trying to keep you in the low vibration and the low vibrational thoughts, move around. Because no, and don't wait for people to show you something that confirms your intuition. Get out now. Okay? Expressing a dimension of life that is just beyond the five senses. So we in the 5D and above, basically. We don't have no more time to be playing around with these low dimensional beings, these one dimensional beings that don't even know if they love you or hate you, don't even know if they like you, damn near. Want to come around and waste your time and distract you. Yeah, teacher in reverse. Distract you. Manipulating or abusing students, teaching negative traits and destructive skills. They want to keep you in a low vibration. But you need to be in this networker in the upright position. Enhances unity through the sharing of information, engenders social awareness and empathy. This is what you want to be around. You want to, I'm telling you, you just, like, it's simple. You just want to be around people who got some good shit to say. What's the good word? And even if it ain't the good word, what's the good solution for this shit? Because, like, we can't just be sitting around talking about problems 24/7 or what we don't like 24/7 and not coming up with no solution. That's wasting time. Like, we on some different shit right now. You got this damsel energy here, and the shadow attribute of this is waiting for a knight to provide for you. Seduction by romantic illusion. Stay out of that shit. I'm telling you, your power will not be found in anybody else. And you probably link with people who feel like being a damsel in distress 24/7 is the only way they can get attention. By only having a problem. By always waiting on a nigga to come in and say they ass. And you probably looking at her like, look, sis, we got other shit to do than waiting on a nigga to come in and save us. And I know that's harsh, but it's the truth. When you gotta buckle down and you got shit to do, you can't just be sitting around waiting on nobody to come in and save you. Ain't nobody gonna come in and save you. And even if somebody is gonna come in and save your ass, don't you want to be building something before they even reach? Like, even if that is your goal, like, you know, because I'm telling you, it's a lot of shit out here. People literally be waiting around for somebody to come in and be their golden ticket of life. Better make plans to save yourself. Better make plans to be your own knight at this time. And all this little seduction by romantic illusion, that's the succubus energy with the damsel here. That's the succubus energy. They can't wait to seduce a motherfucker to do some evil, wicked, low vibrational ass shit. But you got the destroyer here in the upright position. I feel like some of y'all life purpose is to come in and banish all this evil and negative energy out of your life, out of your bloodline, out of the collective in a small portion. Like, the destroying energy is here. There's always destruction before the reconstruction. So a lot of shit just get knocked down so something firmer can be built in that place. Hell yeah, Naya. Hell yeah. You got child magical in reverse coming out. Pessimism, depression, and disbelief in miracles. Believing that energy and action are not required for growth. Like, come on. This is the energy. I'm telling you, somebody just always low vibrational all the time. Pessimism. They always nagging about some shit. You could be sitting in the most beautiful of cornucopias and this motherfucker still got a bone to pick with God about the beauty. Oh, with the pears off the tree was brown on one side, yellow on one, and green on the other. Bitch, at least you got a fucking pear to eat. Eat that shit and shut up. Believing that energy and action are not required for growth. So this is a motherfucker you could give a recipe to. Oh, this a bomb ass recipe here. Yeah, but then that means I'm gonna have to clean my kitchen first. But yeah, but that means I'm gonna have to get the skillet up. But then I'm gonna have to chop the onions. Then I'm gonna have to chop the garlic. Like, this motherfucker that got all the ingredients for a feast and still don't want to cook it for themselves. They want you to give them the recipe. They don't want to read the recipe. They want you to read it out to them, and they want you to perform the recipe. These motherfuckers that don't, I'm telling you, this spiritual journey ain't all exciting and shit all the time. Sometimes this shit is heavy and it's saddening and shit. And if you don't do the work, how you gonna have the growth? If you don't know what's lagging you down and weighing you down, how you gonna grow and be unbound from this shit if you don't know? And if you don't want to put in the work, you don't even want to take a spiritual bath because you got other shit to do. You can't even give yourself 20 minutes. Like, I can't fuck with that kind of lazy spiritual shit. And just because I'm not posting all my spiritual work I'm doing don't mean a bitch ain't over here working. And you got to realize that it takes work. It's not always, oh, I got a deck of tarot cards, that mean I did the work. Without doing the work and having a deck of fucking tarot cards, you in more trouble than you think. Because now you ain't doing the work, so now you open to evil entities and spirits that want to harness you and live out the rest of their life through you. Oh, I don't want to read something that's negative because then you ain't ready to fight. You ain't ready to really be in the thick of this shit. Shit, now work be hard, man. Work is hard. The next card you guys got out was Poet in Reverse. Shadow attributes. Turns a lyric gift to negative or destructive effect. So this is like whatever you tell somebody, you could tell somebody one of the most beautiful things, they're going to find something negative in it and then go back and twist your words. Or like the motherfuckers be in comment sections. You could say something like, I posted that little goofy ass meme like, oh, I like oranges, and then somebody be like, oh, well, you didn't say anything about this fruit and that fruit. Oh my God, I'm literally shaking. You know, like motherfuckers like that take anything you say, add shit to it, misconceive it, remix it to where it fits their triggers. A lot of motherfuckers right now is moving through their triggers. And they are triggered by shit that ain't even got nothing to do with them, like other people's lives. If you sitting around triggered by somebody else's life right now, you got so much more work to do. If you overthink and overread into everything anybody say based on your insecurities, you got a whole lot of motherfucking work to do. Because ain't nobody about to sit around and play with you and coddle you through their own journey. Motherfuckers want you to coddle them through their journey, your journey, with the child wounded. This card says blames all dysfunctional relationships on childhood wounds. Resist moving on through forgiveness. Yeah, you ain't got time to be the emotional punching bag for people who have not done the childhood work. And a lot of people right now don't even realize. And my heart goes out to people who've been molested and hurt as children. And they haven't been able to grasp it. But if they don't wrap their mind around it and get some healing, get some therapy, get some work done, they just gonna go around wounding other people emotionally and placing the responsibility to be protected and re-raised on people who didn't come into their life to do that. And if they veer off into this evil path that we see here, they just gonna be a trouble and a nuisance and an evil spirit to everybody they connect with. Male or female, it doesn't matter. You got Messiah in the upright position at the bottom of the deck, serving humanity with humanity. People need to get right, man. With the child divine, innocence, purity, redemption suggests a special connection with the divine. And like I said, some of you guys are still connected to the divine because you've done a lot of childhood wound work and mother wound work and father wound work. Because we always talk about the mother wounds, but what about the father wounds? That's something that goes beneath the radar all the time. Like, for example, a single mom could raise her children on her own, did everything she could, and the child will still grow up bitter at the mom, but also forgiving to the father, even though the father never showed up for them in moments that it counted. So we got to talk about these father wounds sometimes too, and not always put the mother wound out there. It's father wounds too in men and women. Let your child get hurt or sick at school. First person they gonna call is the mom. Let a child go out into the world and be reckless and not have manners. They're gonna first thing they're gonna say is, how'd your mother raise you? Or da 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 da, your mama didn't this, or they get their heart broken by a guy. The first thing I'll do is blame the mom. But what about the father wound that this young man didn't even get raised, seeing how a man's supposed to treat and love a woman? But they're gonna put the accountability on a woman because she should have known. Well, shit, that was her first child. How the hell was she supposed to know this motherfucker wasn't gonna be a good father? She didn't even know if she was gonna be a good mother. Like, we gotta get real and stop just regurgitating shit that motherfuckers put in the meme online. It's mother and father wounds that the collective is dealing with right now. And motherfuckers got to sit and decipher what it is so they can heal from it. Because it's not the world's responsibility to tiptoe around those triggers or to reparent anybody. But all right, guys. That was your reading, your timeless collective reading for today. I thank you all so much for your support, your likes, your donations, your subscribes, your bookings, your love, your patience, your patrons to my website, everything. I appreciate you guys so much. Shout out to my moderators. Um, Everybody that was just in the chat. Hey, Dragonfly Creek, I love you. I love you too, Ori, Busy, Naya, I love you. You're welcome, everybody. You guys are so appreciated, and I'm wishing you guys all the best. Be good to yourself, be kind to yourself, and just prepare. There's a lot of things we got to be prepared for mentally, spiritually, and physically, and emotionally, guys. Okay? All right, guys. Sending you love, peace, and balance.